Good evening. Welcome to Cyber Culture Interface. Congratulations, and I want to thank everyone for joining this webinar on time. Like I've been sharing in the previous messages I've been sharing on the WhatsApp group, uh, this seminar is targeted at people who are very, very much interested in launching their cybersecurity journey. And the reason why we're having this webinar is because I've come across a lot of people who found it very difficult knowing how to start on their cybersecurity journey. A lot of people have been trying out different things, trying out different course materials, and also know that most of the people who are trying to get into cybersecurity are already involved in one or two things or the other. So they have very limited time in to use to explore or research. So this leads to extending or necessarily protracting their time of learning. I know the unfortunate thing about technology is that technology is waiting for no one. If you watch my earlier video, I talked about the fact that technology is moving at a very fast pace. New things are coming on, new tools are coming out. AI is everywhere now. How do you ensure that you learn on time in order to catch up with technology? Because it's possible for you to start learning something and technology will beat you to it. That is, by the time you finish learning what you are learning, there's something new out there. So you need to learn whatever you want to learn in a fast, within a very short time so that you'll be able to catch up with technology as it evolves. And that is one of the key reasons why we're having this free webinar to help us to decide on what we need to do to show us how we can learn it fast and get certified fast. And remember, learning fast also means that you'll be able to start, using what you have learned. For example, if you intend to get jobs, if you intend to upskill in your current job, or you just want to, access maybe promotions or better opportunities on your current job, you need to learn this fast because other people are learning. Technology is changing fast, and the tools, are becoming outdated. Things are changing very fast. So this is the reason why we are having this seminar so that it can be faster in learning so that we can learn fast whatever we will have to learn today. So this evening we are looking at how to acquire in-demand cybersecurity skills and get certified in 4 months. We are looking at how to get certified, how to acquire these skills within this short time. Within this period of 4 months, you should learn from fundamentals, from the foundations, and become, proficient enough to apply for jobs and to get certification. And then we're also going to teach us or look at the secret behind getting certifications, fast. And we're also going to be looking at different kind of certifications that you can explore. Also, in this video, in this webinar, one of the other things we're going to be looking at, or I'm going to be sharing with us, some of my own experiences in writing this certification. And I also have a book that sells for about 11,000 naira on seller. So I'm going to bring this book into this seminar, and I'm going to show you some part of the book to use to teach us. And for those of us who will be interested, I'm going to provide a link for you to also buy the book and make use of it. And also during this webinar, I'm going to be telling us what is the next thing to do, how you can now implement what I'm going to be sharing in the next 30 to 35 minutes, how you're going to implement it, successfully within a very short time. So if you look at your screen, this presentation I'm using is just to provide a guide, listening more to what I'm saying. So I'm just going to be using the presentation to provide a guide for us to, to structure what you're going to be talking about during this webinar. So the topic of this webinar: how to acquire in-demand cybersecurity skills and get certified in 4 months. And we have a blueprint. So in summary, that's why I put it in the title. Your blueprint is try acting, act the box, and one-on-one mentorship. By the time we are done with this webinar, you're going to understand why I said try acting, act the box, and one-on-one mentorship. So this webinar is being hosted by me. I've introduced myself to those of us who are on the WhatsApp group. My name is Olaleke Lori. I'm a cybersecurity mentor, and I've authored a book, the Cybersecurity Success Blueprint, which is a compendium of my story on how to, get started within a very short period of time. So I'm a certified project manager. I'm a certified cybersecurity analyst. I've gone through several trainings. I've gone through what I can call boot camps. I've gone through personal, self-development trainings. I've gotten certified with ISC2 certified cybersecurity. I'm a CompTIA Security Plus certified cybersecurity. I'm also certified by Think Cyber. Think Cyber is an Israeli-based cybersecurity firm. certified, penetration tester, certified in Linux fundamental, certified in Python. So I've gone through a number of training, hands-on training when it comes to cybersecurity, and I qualified, to share my experience with you. I'm not going to just, I'm not just a cybersecurity professional that's accumulating certificates. I'm more on the practical and so on. And that's what I do to my students. I ensure my students have hands-on knowledge of cybersecurity, because without hands-on knowledge, like I said in one of my videos, certifications will no longer cut it in this period. Certifications will not be sufficient to take you to where you're going to. You need to have hands-on. Why? Because a lot of people are getting certified, especially with the age of the presence of AI nowadays. Why just what will make you have an edge over the AI tool? Certifications will not give you the edge. It's your hands-on skill, your practical skill that will give you the edge, so that people who go to AI and use AI to solve their problem will not have the experience that you would have by being hands-on. So acquiring in-demand cybersecurity skills and getting certified in 4 months is rooted in having hands-on skills, and that is what I'm going to be focusing on through our conversation. But remember, what we are coming here to see how we're going to achieve this. So looking at my screen, you can talking about moving from zero to being certified in 4 months. So you can either be starting from a previous career. You may have a career in tech, or you may even have no career in tech. When I mean no career, I mean like you're a completely you're a complete beginner, a newbie to cybersecurity. You are welcome. Whether you have experience, a technical experience, you are also welcome. So, and whether you are doing or working somewhere before, you are working or not working, whether you are working or not working, you are also welcome. Don't worry, we are going to take you through all the process. You are all going to benefit from what I'm going to be sharing here. Now, if you look at this, can I say CompTIA Security Plus passed in 30 days? So that is my own experience. Within 30 days of preparation, starting from study down and taking the test, it's done, it's doable in 30 days. That's part of the things what we're going to show you. Now, a caveat. So when I say 30 days, for me, I have experience. I have a previous experience in IT in tech. So for someone who does not have the previous experience, you might need to allocate more time to study within these 30 days. For someone like me, 30 days might mean maybe, despite the fact I'm having my 9 to 5 job, within that 30 days, it may just simply mean maybe taking out maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour every day to prepare. But for someone who doesn't have a tech background, or who is completely new to this, 30 days might mean taking out 3 hours every day. So it is achievable in 30 days. That is the main focus of this point. Now, and with TryHackMe Labs, TryHackMe is a platform that we're still going to look at in the course of this webinar. We are going to explore TryHackMe and see what it is, how it can be used. So with Try Acme Labs, you can land your first role, at least even if it's as an intern or as a volunteer. Try Acme is a platform that can help you to get them. There are other platforms I'm going to be talking about in this webinar. But first of all, you need to understand that for you to move in 4 months, there are certain steps to take. There are certain things you need to do. And these are part of the thing I'm going to highlight here. And I'm going to also tell you how you achieve these things during this webinar. So, what is your biggest challenge? So, a lot of people have a lot of questions. I want to tell them why, what is slowing you down in your cybersecurity journey, or when you talk to someone about cybersecurity being very, lucrative, or something being very attractive, and they will tell you, I don't have this. So, some of the biggest challenge we hear is balance time, challenge of time, which involves balancing learning with other commitments. Some people, they are talking about costs. Trainings are actually expensive or can be very expensive, but there's a way around getting trained without spending, a fortune on it. And also certifications exams can also be very expensive, but there are also certification exams that are cheap. In fact, you can get some of them free. There are scholarships that are helping people to achieve certification exam. We're also going to talk about some of them here today. Then experience. Some people say, oh, how do I accumulate experience when I don't have a job? How do you accumulate experience? Well, there is a way you can accumulate experience. We are also going to touch on that today. Uncertainty. Uncertainty in the sense of choosing the right path. So some people have a difficulty in knowing what to do. Cybersecurity is actually very wide. It's a very, very wide field. Why? Because the word cyber in itself is talking about the internet. And you can just think of how many things are going on the internet today. So the cyber world is jam-packed with a lot. There are 1,000 or 1 billion things happening in the cyberspace. And cybersecurity is talking about securing the cyber. So if there are 1 billion things going on in the cyber, it means securing the cyber tool will have to be securing 1 billion things. So it shows you how wide cybersecurity can be. So you need to be able to narrow down, know what you want to do, know your personality, know your strengths, know your weakness, and know how you can go into cybersecurity and be successful. And not just going quickly and getting hold of cybersecurity within a very short time. So there are a lot of attacks, things going on the cyberspace. So you need to be certain about which path you need to take. Now, why cybersecurity? Like I mentioned earlier, cybersecurity, a lot of people found, or it is common knowledge that cybersecurity is a space that is very lucrative. There are over 3.5 million unfilled jobs as of today. There's this global cybersecurity workforce gap. And one of the reasons where there's a gap is because of hands-on, is because there are a lot of people who have been certified. You shouldn't forget that a lot of people have been certified in cybersecurity. But at the same time, though there are a lot of people who have been certified, there are a lot of people who are also not qualified. So that's you can take that one out too. So you need to know that cybersecurity is wide. Cybersecurity is a huge cybersecurity. The space in cybersecurity is very, the gap to be filled is wide. And then the pay too is juicy. Generally, it's juicy, especially if you're in some environment. To be honest, here in Africa, in the third world, there's still a lot of improvement to be done in terms of remunerations for cybersecurity. But if you are good and you are solid and you have a hands-on, there won't be a shortage, in terms of income. There'll be a lot of things you can do that can help you generate a good income from cybersecurity. So starting salary in cybersecurity is also lucrative, especially if you are in the developing in the Western world. It's a hot cake. For people who want to relocate, who want to travel abroad, cybersecurity is one of the areas where people always want to go into, because you literally will not wait to get a job. Jobs will be calling for you. So cybersecurity in itself isn't just a job, it's a mission to protect the digital world. So you need to have this at the back of your mind. In cybersecurity, there are people who are learning cybersecurity to get a job. There are some people who are learning cybersecurity just to keep themselves safe. That is why it's a mission. There are some people who are learning cybersecurity just because of people around them, to help people around them, not because they want to go and take up a job. Some people who already have a good job, they are doing well, but they also need this knowledge of cybersecurity because it's a mission to protect the world. The digital world is getting more advanced every day, and bad people, malicious actors are also taking advantage of the technology. This is one of the reasons why a lot of jobs are popping up in the space of cybersecurity every day. Now, what is the roadmap? We have a 4 months plan. What is the roadmap? So, in summary, in month one, we are going to lay the foundations, and there are tools that will help you to lay the foundation. So, I've already mentioned the try Acme. There's a security part. So when we get into the demonstration, you're going to see what I'm talking about. So in month one, remember we are talking about getting this done in 4 months. So in month one, what do you do? Lay the foundations. How do you lay the foundations? We use a tool called Try Hack Me. So I'm going to show you the tool later. So lay the foundations in month one. In the second month, build up on that. Have some core skills. If we are going to penetration testing, or we are going to maybe defense, SOC analysis, build up on this core. Now, the good thing about foundation and the core skills is that depending on the area you are good, you want to focus on which you are going to understand, which is part of what you need to understand. Depending on the area you want to go to, you can extend this foundation through TryAcme into the core skills. That is, you can still use TryAcme as a platform to build your core skills. But know the plan is in month one, lay the foundation. In month two, build core skills. In month three, prepare for certifications and start, register, in fact, sign up for certification. And in month four, put your act together, gather the necessary hands-on skills you need, get ready for job. It may not be job, you may not be interested in job. It may just be maybe you are upskilling your current job. Push yourself. Month four is about job ready, putting yourself in a place where you can be recognized, you can be a voice, you can be reckoned with in terms of cyber security. So this is the 4 month plan that we're going to be basing this webinar on. Simply a 4 month plan. In 4 months, you are going to be sorted out. Now, month one, we dive a deep dive. Try hack me. So when we talk about Track Me has is a platform that you can make use of. Track Me is a platform that you can use to learn cybersecurity. And the good thing about Track Me is that it has the free and the paid one. It won't cost you much. So they have a platform where you sign up with, you register, you become you get into you be learning, networking fundamentals. You can take 2 weeks. Then they have a Discord. Discord is a social media platform where you can connect to other people, learners, and you can track your progress daily. So this feature. So we are going to look at Track Me. Let me open Track Me up now so that we can see what we have. So this is Try Hack Me, dashboard. This after going through the login. So when you go to tryhackme.com, you create an account, and after creating an account, you log into your account that you have created. And when you log in, this is the platform. This is what you're going to see. So this is the dashboard. Now, TryHackMe is a tool that I always recommend for somebody that wants to lay a foundation. So remember, we are talking about 4 months. You don't have much time. The essence of you coming to use TryHackMe is so that you can learn fast. It's so that you can speed up what you're learning. You won't waste time. TryHackMe is a platform that has structured its learning. It has a free platform, it has a paid platform. So when you come into TryHackMe like this is the dashboard that you see. When you TryHackMe, then you can just come to learn. Under learn here, you see hands-on learning, hands-on training, challenges, get certified. If you click on learn, it will take you to a page where you see all the roadmaps, the options. You can learn, you can practice, challenges here. You can search, for a particular course. So, like I always recommend for my students, TryHackMe is a go-to place if you are just starting. It has a structured approach. You can choose a learning path. One of the things I always do when I'm taking my students and I'm talking out to them about laying a foundation using TryHackMe is that you don't have to pay. They have a premium, a paid platform, they have a free one. You can start free. By the time you exhaust all the free courses or the free rooms, they call it rooms, lessons that they have, your hand will be strong. You will have laid the foundation that you need, even for you to take your certification exam. So why? Because if you decide to make a premium payment or make a payment for the premium plan, you will not have done much by the time your premium will expire. Meanwhile, you will still have a lot to learn. But if you use the if you judiciously focus on the free plan, it will take you through the basics. You can see under the free roadmap here, you can see careers. You can take you through careers, security principles, governance and regulation, cyber key. See fundamental skills. You can learn here. You can learn the Linux fundamentals, Python basics, common attacks, what is networking, network services. You know, it will give you fundamental skills, and even after that, you can still see all you can learn under the free platform. You can see as a security analyst, you can focus on junior security analyst. There are a lot of rooms, lessons, courses here that have been structured. If you want to be a penetration tester, if you want to be a security engineer, and if you just want to be, if you want to go into the GRC, that is your non-technical aspect of cybersecurity, you can just take, security principles and governance regulation. And by the time you are done, for somebody that is going into that aspect of the non-technical, in cybersecurity, you will quickly finish or exhaust the free roadmap. But take note, even when when you are done with this particular GR governance and regulation course and done the security principle, you can still familiarize yourself with the fundamental IT skills. Even though you are a non-technical person, it won't do you any harm. In fact, it will be an edge for you to understand these fundamentals. Let's look at the example. You can see this course on careers now. You can see how it's working. Okay, so you can see careers, you can see all the rooms. These are the things you learn. Introduction, to take you through the introduction, you know, what is cybersecurity, what is a security analyst, security engineer, what security engineer, incident response. And this is the way all the courses are. This is how you go through the different platforms. For example, if you want to learn security principles too, it will open up security principles here. You can see security principle. Let's see all the courses under security principle, introduction, the CIA, the DAD, kind of what is this disclosure, alteration, destruction or denial. Those are fundamental principles, concepts in security model. All these things are what you're going to learn. Track Me provides a structured approach for you. And I'm telling you, this is one secret that a lot of people who are trying to get into cybersecurity do not know. That is learning with Track Me. So this is part of the things that you get. For most of my students, we start with this principle, and because we start with this, they learn fast. They go on to write a certification exam, and if you follow my YouTube channel, you see a lot of videos that mention TryHackMe. For me, when I started out in cybersecurity, I used TryHackMe a lot. I used it a lot. It helped me to solidify. That's why, in fact, I have an IT background. TryHackMe helped me to solidify principles in cybersecurity, and I'm able to go ahead. So you can see that within a period of 1 month, there's a lot you can learn if you don't have a technical background and you dedicate maybe 3 hours a day, there's a lot you can learn on Try Acme alone enough to make you a qualified hands-on cybersecurity expert. So that is month one. For month two, we'll be going into another thing. So let's see what we have for month two. So this is month two. Like in my introduction, I talked about building core skills as what we have for month two. If you look at say our plan, month one foundations using TryAcme. I've shown you what TryAcme looks like. Month two, we say core skills, act the box. So one of the reasons why I put act the box in month two is because act the box is a bit more technical. It requires you to have. I think in my own opinion, I believe you need to have a foundation before some foundation before moving to hack the box, because hack the box was intentionally or originally the focus is for penetration testers, which you know that penetration testing involves more technicality. So if you are newbie, you can't just say you are diving into penetration testing. You have to build your experience to in order for you to get into that. No, but except you have a technical background. But going back to our roadmap, month two is hack the box. We are building core skills. So what you need to do in month two, in the second month, is that TryAcme has given you a foundation. For those of you who who fall in love with TryAcme and you feel TryAcme is just a fantastic, you can continue TryAcme into month two. There are also core skills that you can build using TryAcme. So you may necessarily not move into hackathons, but for some, especially for those maybe you want to go into the penetrated testing and want to be hacking some boxes, you can move to hack the box. Or if you just want to have a different experience, you can move to hack the box. So hack the box has some virtual machines that you can hack. They provided it there. Then you can conduct Wireshark, use Wireshark, conduct traffic analysis, practice real world monitoring skills, and then you can document your methodology, by building portfolio. So hack the box, provides real world scenarios, and it helped me in launching my own, in launching out, and also, hacking, getting some gigs out there. So we're going to look at what hack the box looks like now. Let's switch my screen and to see what Hack the Box looks like and how to navigate your way around Hack the Box. So this is what Hack the Box interface look like. Remember, I already give you a caveat or warning. Like Hack the Box is a bit more technical, you know, but that is not to say that if you're a beginner completely, you cannot, learn from Hack the Box. You can use Hack the Box if you have the time, the patience, and Hack the Box. Just like TryHackMe too has both the free and the paid platform. As always, start with the free. By the time you exhaust everything you can do with the free, you find out that you're already gone far, and you while saving money. So by the time you are done exhausting the free, courses that are there, you have built up some, good hands-on, and then you can now subscribe if you need to when you have decided to, because definitely the paid plans can definitely give you certain edge, especially when it comes to practicing and when it comes to testing your hands-on, capabilities. The paid will give you a lot more, features for you to use. So when you see log into ActiBox, this is what you see. So an ActiBox account. So ActiBox usually takes you to this. It has an academy. It has labs. So the academy is what I will tell you to go into, because basically what you're saying with the academy is like it's like the learning place. It's like where you see all the courses that you need to take or that you can take. So this is what ActiBox looks like, the learning, dashboard. You can see it has I've not really been using my ActiBox, so okay, I don't need this now. So okay, I don't need this now. So I'm going to provide a link for you to, sign up on this platform, in the WhatsApp group. And for those of you who are watching this video live, I'm also going to put this, or who are watching the recording of this video at any point in time, I'll put the link to sign up on both Track and Hack the Box into the description of this video. So let's look at Hack the Box. You can see Hack the Box. So it has offensive, defensive, and general. So if you are the non-technical person, you are not keen on, hacking, you're keen on technicalities, you can just go for the general courses. So, and these are all the courses. So if you look at it, you see difficulty, unlock. So unlock, you have to unlock before you can access the courses. It's unlock, you unlock with cubes. So when you sign up, they will give you some cubes. You can see on my screen here, you purchase cubes enough order for you to unlock. So if you have enough cubes, you can unlock any of the rooms here or any of the courses here and study. But they have the uh, as a free subscription. When you're using the free subscription, you have some number of free cubes that you can use to unlock the platforms. Now you can, and as you go ahead, you can get badges for the stuff you do on this platform. Let me see if I have any badge with this account. I actually have, I think I have two accounts. I think I created this whole particular account for teaching purposes. So, okay, I don't have any badge. I'm not using this account to do anything. So you can look at the modules, all modules in progress, available modules. Let's see available modules. Let's see the modules available. Okay, available modules: Android fundamentals, Android application, pen test in a nutshell, introduction to dynamic analysis, prompt injection. You can see learning process. Um, unlock for 10. Let me here you can also check the amount of cubes you have. Let me even see. Let me see. Okay, so you can see I have 65 free cubes. You can see to the left here. So that means I can look at any of these courses that if I want to take this course, it takes 20 cubes. If I want to take this course, it takes 10 cubes. So I'll decide network enumeration. Even if you see, I can see some of the topics here are sounding very technical. That is why I said Hack the Box is a little bit more technical. Let me see if I can see some courses that are general. Let's go back to dashboard. But basically, Hack the Box is a secret tool. When I mean secret tool, I mean it's a platform that can take you from zero to being hands-on in cybersecurity within a very short period of time. So if you commit like 2 to 3 hours every week to Hack the Box, you are going to get where you want to get to within this second month. Remember, we have done try Acme for the first month. This is the second month we are moving to hack the box. So, like I said, remember you can either continue with try Acme in the second month, or you can switch to ActiBox. So if your intention is to use ActiBox, the idea behind using TriAcme in month one is just to give you a foundation so that when you come to hack the box here, you will not be completely lost. At least you have an idea of some terminologies and some of the things that they'll be making mention here. Let me see uh, general courses. So here, basically look at all the course introduction to malware analysis, just a bit more general introduction to digital forensics. These are kind of general. So security incident reporting. These are kind of general introduction to the academic. So basically, this is hack the box, and this is how you use it. So let's move on to what we have for month three. Month three, we are talking about certification preparation. That is deciding. So remember, all we have to deal with is 4 months. We don't have all the year to waste. So literally, I'm saying, literally, it's actually 3 months. The fourth month is just to push yourself together. So we are saying in one quarter. So we are already in the second quarter of the year now. So what it means that you can, within one quarter of the year, get a certification, start from point zero and get a certification in cybersecurity by the end of that quarter, or at minimum 1 month into the other quarter. And that is the idea. So in month three now, we've had our foundation in month one, core skills in second month. We're in the third month now. We're preparing for certification exam. So what do we do? Now, looking at certification exam, we are talking about ISC2 and CompTIA Security Plus. I'm just going straight to preparation strategy. So for you to prepare for exam, there's a mindset you need to have. And that is where I'm going to shortly, go into one chapter in my book, in my ebook, that chapter that I talked about. I'm going to show you the book, how I shared my experience in, taking these two exams, and how you can take it within a very short period like that. So basically, what I'm saying, in month three, we are preparing for CompTIA Security Plus exam or ISC2 certified in cybersecurity. And the good thing about it is that these exams are very affordable. In fact, the icing on the cake is that ISC2 certified in cybersecurity exam is free. You can do it for free. I did it for free when I took it. So it means it's free. So all you just need to apply, meet their standards, then take their courses. They have an online course. Go to their portal, read all these courses, take the free training, use their official guide, take the practice exam, and they will give you a voucher to go and write the exam. And remember, ISC2 is one of the most recognized organization when it comes to cybersecurity. They have one of the most coveted leadership cybersecurity exam, which is CSPP, is being hosted by ISCT. So ISCT is a world recognized, body when it comes to cybersecurity. And imagine they are giving you an entry into cybersecurity. One of the reasons why they do is because of the high number, they have said it, they are about over 3.5 million vacancies or jobs unfilled in cybersecurity. We need more people to get into cybersecurity, and that's why they're giving out that scholarship. So you can write the exam. So there's no excuse that there's no money. So you can do, I've shown you how to do the trainings for free. Now I've shown you how to take the certification exam also for free. All you need to just do in your own part is to prepare. And when I mean certification exam for free, a recognized certification exam. And here, CompTIA Security Plus. Some CompTIA Security Plus is considered an entry level, gives you a foothold in the industry too. It's not free, but it's very affordable. The cost is about maybe about 200 and something dollars now. So with that, you can take the exam, and within 130 days, there are free videos that you can use also on YouTube. That in addition to try Acme and they hack the box, there are also videos on YouTube to prepare and push yourself together. When I switch to my ebook book now, I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do, or things that you did, to help you pass within a very short period exam. So let me quickly show you some of those tips. This is the book I'm talking about, I'm making reference to. Now we're in month three, we are preparing for certification exam. All you need is to have the key or the secret into preparing for the exam. So I have an ebook called the Cybersecurity success blueprint. So a guide for breaking into the field and become ready for jobs in less than 6 months. So that is still what we are talking about. And this book detailed a lot of things. The book is available on seller. I'm going to send you the link for those of you who want to get hold of the book. But if you are buying the book, let me know, because there's a special discount you get when you buy the book for something else I'm going to be talking about. So in the table of contents of the book, you can see why cybersecurity, top learning resources. I also explain or talked about try hack me and hack the box in here. Now, what I want to focus on now is like how to prepare. Now, I have two chapters here: how you pass ISC certified cybersecurity exam in the first attempt, and how I pass CompTIA Security Plus exam in one attempt. So, if you look at this, there's a breakdown of what you need to do. So, in this third month, you already have the foundation. Remember, because you're in the third month does not mean you're studying or you're practicing on try hack me and hack the box will stop. What you are saying now, you are focusing your attention on passing an exam. You already have the foundation. You already have some hands-on skills. Now we are focusing on putting your hands-on skills together in order for you to you know take a certification exam and validate your skills. Certification will always not be enough. That is why we started with having hands-on skills. Your hands-on skills is now ready to be validated by a certification exam. So, and this is a very good book for you. So, if you get this book, you are going to see the details of what you go to, how you need to understand the exam, exploring available resources. In this book, I talk about all different type of resources that you can make use of. Then, how you can utilize additional resources. There are some fantastic resources, and all these things I'm talking about, you get them for free. How you need to say for is how to practice and review. Consistent practice is very crucial. Remember, especially for those of you who don't have a background, who don't have a technical background, practice and review. Let me give you this. This month of April, one of my students who do not have any background in cybersecurity, technical background, recently sat for his CompTIA Security Plus, and one of the greatest news I have for April or for this month is that he passed. He just took the exam earlier this month and he passed in his first attempt. That was his first attempt. He took the certified in cybersecurity by ISC2 earlier on in the year. Now he just took the CompTIA Security Plus exam, and he doesn't have a background in technical background. In fact, he's someone completely off the track. He's not even a science student. So or it was not a science there. So you can see if you put these policies or put these strategies in place, definitely I can guarantee you that you pass. Study. One of the things he did very well is he made use of extra resources, practice and review, and we did some time together. He signed up for my program, for my mentorship program, and we took time to to break down some complex topics, and we went through some topics together. I gave him some videos, some of my videos. He watched it and studied and learned from what I've done, and he passed his exam in one attempt. So schedule and take your exam. One of the things I always tell, secret that I always tell people is that once you start planning to take an exam, the first thing you should do is to schedule the exam, pay and book for the exam, or sign up. If it's a free exam you're taking, register to take the exam. That is one of the biggest motivation you need, to prepare and to study. So schedule and take your exam, and then you go ahead. Then I also talked about CompTIA Security Plus exam in the first attempt. First thing, get your mindset right, understand the exam, self-assessment, do a self-assessment of yourself, schedule your exam again, gather authentic study materials. So authentic study materials include things like mentorship program, watching YouTube videos, downloading materials, using of try acme and hack the box. These are all authentic materials or authentic sources of preparation. Then leverage on video resources. There are a lot of video resources that are available on the internet or YouTube that you can use, and even practice. There are video practice, sessions that take you to the question and answer, and there are ones that you can download practice exam, in form of dumps and all stuff, and practice, then take action. Finally, once you are ready, like I said, you already scheduled the exam. Don't reschedule your exam. Go for it. Take it. You know, the worst that can happen to you now is to pass the exam. That is just the truth. So this is, book is there. I'll put a link for those who want to get this book and look at all other things I talked about in the book on how to prepare. This book is a mentorship guide for people who want to break into cybersecurity, and also here there are a lot of resources about jobs too. How to prepare to job, how to package your, what you need to do, your LinkedIn profile, all those stuff. So that is that with that is secret three, the third secret or the third step, for month three. This is what you're going to be doing in month three as you prepare for your certification exam. Good. So we are done with month three. We have seen how we can prepare within the 1 month, within 30 days for computer security plus certification exam and an ISC2 certified in cybersecurity or any other exam, any other fundamental or entry level exam you want to take, you can do it in 30 days. So if you have any other exam you want to take in cybersecurity, you can also apply the same resources and principles. So in month four, what are we up to in month four? Month four is all about job readiness, getting set, getting getting ready. So once you are done with certification, once you have a hold on certification, all you need to do is to go ahead and start trying yourself out with jobs. You know, build your portfolio, optimize your LinkedIn page, network effectively. You can see that certification itself, I didn't put it in month four. That is to say, you can get certified at the end of your month three. This month four is an additional, it's just in case maybe some people might just want to uh, shift their plans or want to tidy up one or two things and then extend it to month four. Because job readiness, there's no guarantee that I'm not a job recruiter, and I don't provide jobs, but I can guide and lead people. So I'm not saying that you get a job in month four, but what I'm saying by month four, you are ready for a job. You understand? You are job ready by month four. And for those of you who want to relocate, you want to travel abroad, I'm sure by that month four, maybe you can even get your visa before month four. So by the time you are hitting on month four, by just relocate to wherever you want to and start going, taking advantage of job opportunity. But what we are saying here is month four, you are ready to pick up a job. You can start by volunteering. There are a lot of places, there are a lot of people needing cybersecurity services, needing cybersecurity experts. Currently, there are people requesting for cybersecurity awareness training. They are there. There are people you can just volunteer and help an organization to review their cybersecurity policies, look at what they are doing right, what they are not doing well, look at vulnerabilities and profile tools to them. Basically, month four is for job. And that month four is when I expect you to also take your certification exam. So by month three, you are prepared, you have had foundation, you are ready to prepare for the certification exam. And in month four, you are just going ahead and hitting the exam. So, but for job readiness aspect, build your portfolio. As you are learning, one of the things that we emphasize to students, as you are learning, from month one, two, and three, everything you are doing, you are documenting it. And this is what will form your portfolio. For example, if you hack a particular box on Hack the Box, or you solve a particular, task in on Try Acme, you can put it in your portfolio. Maybe you conduct a network traffic analysis, or you review the policies, security policy for your organization, or you help the organization to write a new cybersecurity policy, or you prepare an incident response plan, for your organization. All these things you can document it as part of your portfolio, so that by the time you are in month four, you are not coming with a blank sheet. There are documents, there are track record of what you have done. You could be training of people, sharing of your information, of your knowledge, document everything, and then optimize your LinkedIn. Make use of keywords on your link page, put it on your LinkedIn page that you have gone through. And the good thing about Try Acme, for example, once you complete some of those rooms, they will give you a certificate on Try Acme, and Try Acme certification is becoming more and more recognized today. So if you complete a particular training part on Try Acme and they give you a certificate, you can include it in your CV, put it on your LinkedIn page. That's optimizing your LinkedIn page. Then connect with people, connect with, and that's one of the reasons why we are offering a mentorship, mentorship experience. That is what mentors do. People, you get into their network, they share information. Like someone reached out to me during this week and was requesting for a trainer, someone that can train them on cybersecurity awareness in a particular state, you know. And of course, that kind of gig will be shared with people within my community first. You understand? So that is a fantastic thing about mentoring program. Now, what we've done is I've shown you how try hack me looks like. I've shown you how talk about certifications breakdown that you need, beginner certifications you can take. Examples of beginner certification you can take is CompTIA Security Plus and ISC2 certified in cybersecurity. So if you are going more advanced, you can go to think like CEH, which is basically talking about certified ethical hacking. That is for advanced, is a more advanced, course to take. Then you have, CISA2, which is Computer Security Plus, the Certified System Administrator, or Certified System Auditor. This is a more advanced cybersecurity certification, which you may not be delving into at this point. For now, for someone coming in, just focus on ISC2 certified in cybersecurity and Computer Security Plus. And free resources are everywhere. Like I mentioned, free resources are available everywhere. Professor Mesa is an example of a fantastic free resource. If you buy my book, inside my book, I detailed the number of free YouTube resources that you can do. Or if you sign up into my training program, I'll also give you access. I'll give you, some resources where you can uh, go to and get some free resources that I've used personally that I can recommend to you. Track Me is a free resource. They have free learning parts. Hack the Box, I've shown you. They have also free parts too. Then we have job platform. There are certain job platforms, especially for those who are relocating. Like I mentioned, the industry here in Nigeria, in this part of in the third this third world, is still there's a lot of you know things, challenges still going on in terms of job generally, job structure. But for those who find themselves outside, maybe in Europe or in America and other places, they can access some of these platforms easily. Here, you may need to look for, if you want to work remotely, perfect. This provides you an opportunity for you to work remotely. But most importantly, you have the skill to safeguard digital resources. You have the skill to safeguard your environment, to safeguard the people, your own tools, your own assets to help people around you. And if you're working on a job, maybe you're an accountant, you're a finance person, you're an auditor, you're a compliance officer, these skills will help you to go a top notch on the job that you do. One of the answers to making use of all these things I've been talking about is to enroll in a mentorship program. How do you know how do you make use of trial? How do you make use of hack the box? How do you make use of the book have mentioned about? How do you make use of the free resources that are available here? You need a mentorship program. This is the key thing for me and for to you. um Achieving this target within 4 months, you definitely need a hands-on. People can do it without help, especially if you have a technical program. But if for you to go through this process easy with more ease, there's a mentorship program that we can put you on. And this mentorship means that we're going to sit down with you, we're going to break down the complex topics. We are going to show you how to use triathlon. We're going to show you how to use ActiBox. We're going to show you how to plan for this certification exam. They're going to give you free resources, practice exam. We are going to work with you one on one to ensure that you understand what you're learning. And this is a mentorship program. It's not a sit down class where we sit down and come and give you lectures. Yes, there will be times or sessions where we go through some courses or some classes, but the main focus is to handhold you to help you to understand what you are learning by yourself. Cybersecurity is a very interesting field because it's a continuous learning environment. Like I said, cybersecurity is very wide, and technologies are coming out, every day, every day. AI is here to contend with, to understand also how to use AI. So these are the reasons why you need someone that will help you to go through this process fast. Part of the things we do in this program, we can conduct mock interviews. For example, if you have a job you want to go to, we can conduct mock, help you to have mock interviews. We review your resume. We help you to put together your resume. We will look at your LinkedIn profile and tell you how and what are the things you can remove, what are the things you should add to your LinkedIn profiles, what are the things that are not necessary there. These are examples of reviews, benefits that this mentorship program is going to give to you. So this mentorship program exists, and for those of you who want to sign up for this mentorship program, if you are signing up today, we're going to give you a special discount. So all you need to do is to send me a WhatsApp, because most of you are on my WhatsApp group, so you can reach out to me directly on WhatsApp. Send me a WhatsApp that you have signed up, and we're going to give you this. I'm going to give you a discount on this mentorship program. So the link to the program, you're going to see the link to the program very shortly now, and the cost and the breakdown of what the program is all about. So this is the crux of what we've been talking about, the mentorship program. Now, after going through month one, month two, month three, month four, or in your attempt to go through month one, month two, month three, month four, how are you going to guarantee that you get to where you are going? These things do not just come or drop on you. I know a lot of people have been trying to go through track me, trying to go through hack the box, trying to prepare for certification exam for over a number of months, and they've been postponing, rescheduling, not being sure of themselves, not knowing how to do. Some people do not know which aspect of the cybersecurity should they focus on too. For example, if you go to track me, how do you know which of the learning platforms should you choose? How do you know which career path do you take? So these are all the things that the wideness of cybersecurity, these are the challenges that comes with a field like cybersecurity that is so wide. So one of the benefits of learning fast, or one of the benefits of coming on this mentorship program, or getting someone to hand hold you into learning, is because you don't have, they will take you through this process within a very short period of a time. Now, if you want to achieve all the things I've mentioned within that 4 months, you need someone to handhold you. You need someone to guide you. You need someone to point the direction to you. You need someone to help you to understand what you are learning. And basically, simply, this is what this mentorship program is all about. It's not about you sitting down and listening to lectures, listening to classes. There are enough courses on Udemy, enough courses on YouTube, enough courses on Try and Hack the Board that have taken their time to explain this thing. But how do you uh, adapt this thing to your daily experience? How do you apply these things you are learning? This is what this mentorship program. How do you understand what they need? How do you know what to learn first before moving on to the next thing? How do you sit down and prepare for the exam? How do you locate these resources? So these are a lot of questions that people have. Even the fact that you need to do this within a budget also requires some guidance. And this is what this mentorship program is all about. So this mentorship program is to ensure that you do not waste your money, you do not waste your time and resources. You do this with less stress. So, and this is why we are doing this mentorship program. And this mentorship program enters you into a lifetime of mentoring. So it's not just going to end after you pass your exam or after you get a job. As long as you're in this space and you need help, because cybersecurity field requires continuous learning. So as long as you're in this space and you want to keep learning, you want to keep your edge, you want to keep standing out, you know, you need this mentorship program. So, and to you to join the mentorship program, if you are signing up today, like I mentioned earlier, there's a discount. I'm giving you a 20% discount off. And for you to attend this webinar, you qualify for a free gift. And the link for you to both sign up and to get this free gift is here. So to you to join the mentorship program, you go to the link today, which is hands-on cybersecurity seller. You see, I'm going to open the link for you to see what it looks like in just a minute now. But you're going to get 20% discount. So if you are signing up, just send me a direct WhatsApp message, and I'm going to give you how you get this discount. I'm going to tell you how you get the discount. And for you to have participated in this webinar up to this point, this free gift is for you. So the link to the free gift is here. So you can just take your time, copy this link or write it down. I'm going to also put it in the description to this in the comment section and in the description. I'm also going to share this link in the WhatsApp group for those of you who have signed up to the WhatsApp group. You will be able to access the ebook, you'll be able to access the mentorship program, and you'll be able to access the free gift I'm giving out. Also, so this is the mentorship program. This is one-on-one cybersecurity practical coaching class. So if you open it, you see the class is on seller. If you click on the link, this is where you come when you see the link. Cybersecurity hands-on learning plan. You can see the details here. These are structured in week one, week two, vulnerability scanning. So these are actually sessions. They are not classes. All these things we are going to use Try Acme and Hack the Box to learn them. But these are sessions. These are the reviews we'll do. So these are mentorship sessions. Week one, week two, week three. So you can see that these mentorship sessions is not is just a continuous process, regardless of the fact that you have a target to write a certification exam by the end of month three. So but these sessions are sessions and it's going to continue even beyond this week 10. You will have access to the to this help, you have access to this mentoring, you get coaching, you get help. I mean, by the time you log in to check, I may edit what you are seeing under this detail to reflect the mentoring session. You are also so basically this is where you sign up. Remember, just let me know when you want to sign up so that I can put you through. You can see this is a jump start class 2. This is also one of the sessions. You can see what you are going to learn here. Cybersecurity essential practical skills, quick job preps, and while you learn. So these are all mentoring programs that are available. If you sign up today, remember the cost is 160k, 160,000. As of today, I've already removed 5k, and then if you sign up today, you are going to get a discount. Alternatively, if you buy this ebook, this is the ebook, the Cybersecurity Success Blueprint. If you buy this ebook today, anytime you are ready to sign up, anytime you are ready to sign up, I will give you a discount. I will give you a discount on the mentoring class. So, also, if you have any special requests or any special question, you can chat me up privately. So now it's time for question and answer. This is the end of the webinar directly. Now, if you have questions, if you have anything you want to ask as regard, you can drop your comments on it, and I will respond to you immediately, or you send me a WhatsApp. And I will respond to your WhatsApp questions immediately.